old phone, no power, but every night it rings. An old rotary phone sits silently in the corner of an abandoned hotel in Addis Ababa, yet every night at precisely 3 a.m. it inexplicably rings. Despite being disconnected and devoid of power, its shrill call pierces the stillness, echoing through the empty halls like a ghostly lament. Hannah, the hotel's night guard, is drawn to the phone's eerie summons, her curiosity piqued by the impossible phenomenon. One night, she musters the courage to answer and is met with a chilling whisper. Is it safe yet? The cryptic plea ignites a fire within her, compelling her to unravel the mystery behind the spectral calls. Hannah risks it all to uncover the truth, bringing long-buried atrocities into the light. Her courage transforms the hotel into a solemn memorial, a tribute to the lost souls who once suffered in silence. Through her selfless actions, Hannah becomes a beacon of hope and a local hero, her legacy forever etched in the hearts of those she inspired. She learns that the pursuit of truth is both a burden and a blessing, a path that forever changes those brave enough to walk it. Some roads lead nowhere. This one won't let you leave. Kabalo, a weary night shift worker in Joburg's Hillbrow district, trudged home under the dim glow of streetlights, his feet dragging with exhaustion. On this particular night, he stumbled onto a street he had never seen before, one that seemed to materialize from the shadows only after midnight, beckoning him with an inexplicable allure. As he ventured further, Cabello found himself ensnared in a bizarre, unending loop, each turn leading him back to the same eerie starting point. Panic surged through him as he realized the street was a trap, a maze that refused to release its grip, mocking his every attempt to escape. As the first light of dawn began to creep over the horizon, Cabello encountered other lost souls, each with their own tale of entrapment. Together, they pieced together the street's dark history, a cursed path that fed on the unresolved pasts of its captives, demanding they confront their deepest regrets and fears. In a final, heart-pounding race against time, Cabello faced the shadows of his own past, the fears he had long buried. With a surge of newfound courage, he realized the truth. The key to his freedom had always been within him. As he stepped away from the street, he emerged transformed, a man forever changed, leaving behind the path that had once trapped him in its unyielding grip. They say this taxi drives itself, but no one knows where it takes you. Under the dim glow of Harara's streetlights, Tendai, a college student burdened with the weight of his father's absence, steps into the mysterious, driverless taxi. As the vehicle glides silently through the city, Tendai's heart pounds with anticipation, hoping it will lead him to his estranged father's doorstep. The taxi's path soon veers into the unknown, the familiar cityscape dissolving into a maze of shadowy alleys and warped echoes. Tendai's pulse quickens as he peers out the window, realizing he's no longer in the Harare he knows, but a twisted reflection where his deepest fears and regrets take form. The radio crackles ominously, whispering secrets of his past, urging him to confront the pain he's long buried. In this haunting realm, Tendai encounters specters of his childhood, memories of laughter and loss entwined. He must face the ghost of his father, a figure both distant and dear, to unravel the knots of resentment and sorrow tethering him to this place. With each revelation, Tendai inches closer to understanding the void left by his father's absence. Emerging from the nightmarish journey, Tendai finds himself back in the familiar streets of Harare, but with a heart transformed. The taxi's true destination was not a physical place, but a journey within, guiding him to heal and reconcile with his past. As he steps out, he knows the path to his father's house is now clear, not by the taxi's route, but through the newfound peace within his own heart. This door has been sealed for centuries, But tonight, it opens. On Gory Island, a locked door faces the ocean. Some say it leads nowhere. Others say it opens, but only for the lost. When Awa sneaks in at night, the door stays sealed until she hears knocking from the other side. As she turns to leave, the door creaks open, revealing something impossible. Inside, Awa finds herself in a vast, ethereal landscape, unlike anything she's ever seen. The air is thick with whispers of forgotten souls, and the ground glows with a faint, otherworldly light. She must uncover the truth behind this mysterious realm and why it calls to the lost. Determined, Awa steps forward, guided by the haunting melodies echoing through the air. She encounters spectral figures, each with stories of their own, trapped between worlds. She listens, learns, and alters their destinies, switching timelines and rearranging realities. As dawn breaks, Awa returns to the island, the door sealing behind her. But she carries with her the stories of the lost, ensuring they are never forgotten. Her journey has only just begun, and the door's secrets remain her guide. He's lived for 200 years, but death is coming to collect. At Ghana's Cape Coast Castle, whispers of an old man claiming such longevity drift through the air. Skeptics laugh, dismissing it as a tall tale, until they notice his shadow, eerily moving out of sync with his body. Kwaku, a curious local, decides to follow the mysterious man driven by an insatiable thirst for the truth. He discovers that the man had once borrowed time from death itself, a pact sealed with the promise of eventual repayment. Now, the clock ticks ominously, and the shadow, a harbinger of doom, warns Kwaku of the impending reckoning. Faced with the weight of an impossible choice, Kwaku stands at the crossroads: save himself or help the old man. The shadow grows darker, more menacing, whispering for him to flee. But deep within, his heart refuses to abandon hope. He stays, driven by a desperate resolve to find a way to break the curse, no matter the cost. Kwaku realizes that only an act of pure selflessness can change the path of fate. As the shadow draws near, he makes a choice, a decision that will resonate through time, forever altering the destiny of the man and his own. The house is abandoned, but the walls still whisper. In the heart of Durban, an abandoned house stands untouched. People say it's just an old ruin, but at night, it talks. Zinzi, a curious journalist, decides to stay the night. Her task is to uncover the truth behind the eerie tales. At first, it's just soft murmurs, but then the voices rise. They're telling her things, forgotten stories, buried secrets. And when the walls start whispering her name, she realizes she's not alone. Determined to uncover the source, Zinzi explores the shadowy rooms, her flashlight flickering. She listens intently, piecing together the fragmented whispers. Each room reveals a new story, a new secret, as if the house itself is alive, yearning to be heard. By dawn, Zinzi emerges, notebook filled with chilling revelations. The whispers have unveiled a tapestry of history, connecting past to present. Her article not only revives the house's forgotten tales, but also ignites a city-wide fascination. The whispers, once feared, now draw curious souls, eager to hear the stories themselves. They say some words only tell history, but these words rewrite it. In the heart of the Nubian desert, legends whisper of a language lost to time. Words that don't just recount history, but alter its course. Sami, a young and passionate linguist, stumbles upon an ancient inscription buried beneath the sands. As he painstakingly deciphers the cryptic symbols, the air around him shimmers, and time itself seems to bend. Suddenly, visions of events yet to unfold flash before his eyes. The past is not just a memory, it's alive, shifting and reshaping. But with each word he deciphers, something ancient and powerful stirs beneath the desert sands. Sami realizes that if history is rewritten, the future hangs in the balance. Determined to understand the power he has unlocked, Sami races against time, knowing that whoever controls this language holds the key to humanity's destiny. As the sands of time slip through his fingers, he must decide. Will he be the guardian of the past or the architect of a new future? They say the moon cries for someone she lost, but tonight she's calling them back. For centuries, Madagascar's moonlight has held a secret. On certain nights, it weeps. Villagers wake to find the land soaked in a mysterious silver rain. Bravo, a young, brilliant astronomer, is drawn to this enigma. He discovers that a celestial being once fell from the sky, cursed to cry for eternity, her tears the moon's lament. Bravo's task is clear: uncover the reason behind this celestial sorrow. He delves into ancient texts and listens to the whispers of the elders, piecing together the tale of a love lost to the heavens. Bravo's actions lead him to the heart of the island, where the moon's tears are most potent. There, he performs a ritual, hoping to communicate with the celestial being. The result is profound. The moon's tears cease, and a gentle voice thanks Bravo for understanding her plight. Yet, she warns that her departure could unbalance the island's harmony. Bravo realizes the weight of his actions, knowing he must find a way to maintain the island's equilibrium. They say the sandstorm whispers the future, but are you ready to listen? In the shifting sands of Chad, nomads speak of an oracle that appears only in the heart of a sandstorm. When Aicha, a lost traveler, is caught in one, she sees a hooded figure standing in the storm's eye. It offers her a vision of the future, but the price is a truth she may not be ready to face. Amidst the swirling chaos, Aicha's task is to decipher the cryptic message. The oracle reveals a path where her choices could alter the fate of her people, yet it demands she confronts her deepest fears and insecurities. Determined, Aicha embraces the storm, letting its whispers guide her. She recalls the tales of her ancestors, using them as a compass to navigate the tempestuous winds and uncover the hidden truths. Emerging from the storm, Aicha holds the knowledge of a future she can shape. Her journey transforms her from a lost traveler to a beacon of hope, ready to lead her people with newfound wisdom and courage. The statue was 700 years old. So why was it missing this morning? Deep in Benin, an ancient terracotta statue stood in a museum, its face frozen in fury. Ade, an art restorer, touched it, feeling something stir beneath the clay. Her dreams that night were haunted by a voice whispering of betrayal. The next morning, the statue was gone, and a figure in royal robes walked the streets. Ade's task was to uncover the mystery behind the statue's disappearance. She delved into historical texts, seeking clues about the statue's origins and its connection to the royal lineage. Her research revealed a legend of a betrayed king, cursed to remain in stone until justice was served. Ade followed the trail of the mysterious figure, piecing together the fragments of history. She discovered the figure was the spirit of the betrayed king, seeking to reclaim his throne and restore balance. Her actions led to the king's spirit finding peace, and the statue reappeared in the museum, its face now serene. Ade's discovery brought new understanding and respect for the ancient culture, forever changing the narrative of the statue.